This is Dr. Daniel Paul, orthopedic surgeon with Easy Orthopedics, and today we're going to talk about why your hip might hurt when you cross your legs. If you like this video, we put out new content weekly, so please like and subscribe. So when you cross your legs, you're doing a few different things, but you're kind of stressing the hip joint. So there's a few different reasons that your hip can hurt. If you're on the younger side, one of the more common ones is called iliopsoas tendinitis or psoas tendinitis, which essentially is your hip flexor. So if that gets irritated, the iliopsoas, that's the tendon and muscle that moves the hip forward, allowing you to lift your leg up. That sits right on the front of the hip capsule. So when that gets irritated and when you cross your legs, it sometimes will snap over the hip, and that can cause popping and also pain. So that's a common reason, because you're lifting your leg up when you're crossing it, why it might hurt. Another reason why it might hurt, if you're on the older side or you had trauma in the past to your hip, meaning that you broke it, not just hurt it, then it can actually be hip arthritis. The way we test for hip arthritis, besides getting x-rays, is we basically lift someone's hip up and turn it inwards. So if you're getting a lot of pain like that, that's another reason that it can hurt. Most of the people with hip arthritis will talk about pain when they put on their socks and they can't lift their leg up anymore. So that's another reason your hip might hurt when you cross your legs. The third reason is if you have a labral tear in your hip. Basically, the labrum of the hip is a rubbery layer that keeps the ball in the socket, almost like suction kind of a deal. And if you can be involved in a car accident or sporting, and you'll kind of get growing pain, right? Kind of like, well, obviously in the growing. And if the labrum's torn, when you lift your leg up and kind of move it inwards, that can cause pain more. But that's more when you kind of twist your leg in as opposed to out, depending on how you cross your legs. But like I said, so those are the most common reasons why your hip might hurt when you cross your leg. One is tendinitis of the psoas tendon, if you're on the younger side and it's popping. Two is hip arthritis if you're on the older side and it just hurts all the time. Or three is a hip labral tear if you've had some sort of injury and when you rotate your hip inwards it hurts. So I hope I was able to answer your questions about why your hip might hurt when you cross your legs. If you like this video, we put out new content weekly, so please like and subscribe. And if you have any questions I didn't answer, feel free to leave them in the comments below and I'll do my best to respond, but I can't give you any specific medical advice over YouTube, because this video and all my videos are for educational purposes only.